Flutter revolutionized mobile dev, with almost 500,000 apps already published. But now, it's time for desktop. Previously, the main two ways was with native or Electron. But now, with the launch of Flutter 2.10, comes with a range of updates, but the main one is that Flutter on Windows is now ready for production and in stable release. This means you no longer have to flip a flag to have desktop support for Windows. And the important part here is that this is not some kind of port from mobile applications to desktop, but we also have full access to underlying layers such as the C++ engine and Windows Embedder. And a bunch of packages has already been updated for Windows support, such as shared preferences, file picker and camera. And of course there's a bunch of other ones as well from the community.
You're welcome to join us.
Several teams from Microsoft has also contributed the Fluent UI system icons package. But Windows stable or production ready support is not the only thing released in Flutter 2.1. It also includes performance improvements for Metal on iOS. And we also have a new fast implementation of type flow analysis. And in their own benchmarks, it reduces the Flutter build time by about 10%. And in addition to the performance improvements on iOS, we also have a smoother keyboard animation and some reduced memory usages. For Android, when you create a new Flutter project, you will by default support version 12 of Android, but also enable multidex support automatically. So during build, you can simply pass the flag --multidex and you have full support for it. We also get some new suggestions with the Flutter tool for different resolutions for common issues. They had as an example that when you add a new package and it requires a higher Android version, you will get a better output of what's the actual issue. They have also started to add some more performance improvements to Flutter Web, specifically with the new link widget, which will also be added to other widgets over time. And finally, we also have the beginning of the transition for Material 3. And here they gave an example of generating an entire color scheme from a single seed color. This also includes that they have a new theme data.use material 3 flag, which will switch all of your components to the material 3 look. And they also added more than 1,000 new material icons. They also have a small note regarding integration testing in Flutter, where they have updated a bunch of existing docs, samples and codelabs. Regarding dev tools, they have made some improvements there as well, which mainly is inspecting large lists and maps in the debugger variable pane. And some remaining small updates is that we have some VS Code improvements for colors, and we can also switch to the pre-release version on VS Code. They are completely removing the dev channel for Flutter and also dropping support for iOS 9.3.6. And they also mentioned dropping 32-bit support for iOS later this year. If you want more details on all of this, just check out the blogs linked down below. And if you're new to Flutter, just make sure to install it by using this video.